Absolutely no meeting.
I'm going to go ahead and call this meeting to order. If you please rise and say the pledge with us.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Under additions and deletions, do we need to add that one bill, Kelly?
Pardon me?
Do we need to add that one bill?
We do. I didn't know if you wanted me to do it now or
Let's just do it now.
I have one addition to bills and claims. It's the 50% down for the band for the 4th of July.
Okay.
And it has to be in before the 15th. So
Okay,
So, is there a motion to add that bill?
I move that we add the bill.
17,000 to Latona Sounds.
I still move we add the bill.
There's a motion. Is there a second?
A second.
Speak up.
I don't always want to do the seconds, Roy.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing no discussion, I'll call for a vote. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed by nay. Motion carries. It's added. Is there a motion to approve the council meeting minutes of October 27th and the work session of November 3rd?
So moved.
It's been moved. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? None. I'll call for a vote. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed by nay. Motion carries. Reports. Councilwoman Collins.
Well, I guess to start off with, happy birthday to the Marine Corps. Hoorah. And just a reminder that tomorrow there are two Veterans Day ceremonies at 10:30. It's at the middle school. The 6th graders are going to sing Proud to Be an American. I noticed that. Then at 2:30 at the high school is the ceremony that the American Legion is going to be a part of. So 10:30 and 2:30. Hope to see everybody there.
I think the fire department's going to be out there with the aerial, put the big flag up.
Oh, okay.
The one at the high school.
Yeah. Councilwoman Nunn.
It's short, sweet, and to the point. Okay, Main Street is putting final touches on their casino night for November 15th at the Glen Rock Rec Center, $40 per person, 5 to 9. They have submitted their first list of veterans' names to be carved into the marble pillars and are collecting more names to have a second list to submit. The Main Street people have worked very hard to recruit these names to honor our veterans. A job well done and continuing for honoring veterans. Main Street is continuing to sell these little bricks to put up on the honor wall. These cost $500 each, which is about the cost of producing the brick, so this is not a major money-making venture. Only an opportunity to support and thank our veterans in our community. Deer Creek Christmas Market will offer booths at $20 for a 10 by 10 booth with an additional $10 for our electricity. If interested, contact the Main Street people. And an interesting note, high chip count, and I was counting on Bruce for this, for the casino night will win an electric bike, and he says he's not going, so some of you folks are going to have to step up and win the bike, all right?
Is it? Councilman
Kincaid.
Spit that out there. Just give me a second.
I was just going to echo what Judy said about Veterans Day tomorrow. It's a really nice ceremony we have at the high school at 2:30, so if y'all can get out for that, be nice. Other than that, just school, we have the Iron Chef cooking on, the kids are cooking on Wednesday. That's a fundraiser for their trips and whatever they're going to do for the next year. So that's always a fun event, and they have lots of things they bring in auction. It gets to be fun, and they're also selling, I think, blackened chicken tacos or something for everybody. So.
Do they come in blackened because they make boo-boos? And
Yeah, no, they were pretty good last year, so.
So is that at the high school?
Yes, they do it at the high school, and they do the auction, they clear the whole,
Do you know what time?
yes, 6 o'clock.
That's Wednesday?
Yes, and then where the concession is, you can get your tacos and stuff, but it's fun, they bring in somebody to do the auction, and they'll usually have a celebrity chef, or somebody that has a restaurant or something to be one of the judges, so it's a lot of fun, and the kids they really need some support this year, so I think it's a good event. Other than that, I just worked on the health clinic workshop last Thursday, working on policy and stuff, but that's all I have.
Councilman Delger.
I have nothing.
Tammy, clerk.
I have nothing.
Kelly. Nothing?
Mayor and council, the only thing I have for the week is sales tax came in and it went up about 8,000, which is always a good thing. That's all I have.
Well, why do you think it went up, Kelly?
Just
Just
the
Normally
truth.
it comes up this month and it's historically it'll go down next, so we'll see what happens.
following the trend, huh?
John.
Last week, we attended, the mayor, myself, and our engineer attended a commission for WWDC to try and allocate some money and a grant for the engineering and design of the transmission line, and were awarded 50% grant of, I believe it was around $490,000 is what we ended up getting. I'm not positive on that number, but it's up in there.
It's pretty close.
Yeah, and then, other than that, we have that construction starting, not progressing at the speed I'd like it to, but it's kind of a concern right now, just because they're in a point where our main transmission comes into town. So them moving slow doesn't really bother me there. I want them to get it done, but after that, I hope they speed up a little bit. Other than that,
Did they break a main last week?
no.
I saw a lot of water coming.
Yep, they were trying to isolate valves, and they had some that weren't open or weren't closed all the way, and they thought they were, so they dumped quite a bit of water onto the street. And today, they started cutting the lines, so they dumped some water.
Down, clear.
Yeah, there was quite a bit go
Downtown.
down for,
And I saw them hustling over there throwing a valve wrench in it.
yeah. They didn't get their valves closed all the
We
way.
don't want them to mess up tomorrow when they cut that transmission.
No. Well, I haven't heard yet, but they got until 6 o'clock.
Wow.
Do they go over to First Street next?
Over the what?
Do they go to First Street next?
Yeah, after they get done with there, they're going to actually do that 5th Street down towards 4th, towards the cemetery. They're going to do that next.
Okay.
Then they'll jump over to Fir, then Elk, and then Deer.
Then deer.
They're going to give people kind of a heads up.
They're supposed to be notifying everybody. I have seen them putting up paper notification. I don't know how good they're doing about walking door to door. I've communicated that with them last meeting. I said that I need you guys to communicate to the residents when the water's going to be off and when it'll be back on.
I'm not so much worried about the water myself, but I thought we needed to put something in the bulletin telling people on Sunday where better ways to park and get in there at 5th and Fir. So if we know a week ahead of time, I can put a little map in the bulletin.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow.
Evening, Mayor and Council. 109 building permits to date. I did get a request today from Caspar Building Systems for the storage building, the fire hall expansion, and the bathroom, the vets. I will have to run those first two by State Fire Marshal, see if they need a review, and I don't think you will on the storage building.
I think we had that reviewed by the fire marshal before when the rep was designed it, but you can run it by him again.
Okay, yeah. So that's all I got there, and I've been working with Rita Redding from the Sheep Herders Rendezvous. She wants to put up a flagpole in the town park, and we got a spot blessed by the mayor, by John, so I think she's got a spot to put it. And she's working on a grant to make that happen, so it'd be kind of cool if she gets it done. Sending out a meeting for the steering committee to meet when they can. They'll send me back invites and let me know, so that's going to go out here pretty quick. And then the Lincoln Building, thought I might hear from the DEQ, and I still haven't heard from them. We finished our 4th publication, so we're probably ready to have them come and give us a plan, and then hopefully we can do it while the people are in the building, the renters. And then the one hurdle that we may have is we'll probably have to heat that upper floor while they do it. So we may have to figure out how to do that. So that'll be fun. That's all I
I
got.
like how you say "we" and then you look at John.
I did look at John. I know he's going to help me.
He's good at passing the buck.
We could have a
We is
council
us.
meeting on the main floor and just let the hot air
Go up.
go up.
We're going to move your office over there. You'll do something about heat.
We'll figure out something. We may have to rent it, so
Yeah.
whatever it takes.
Chevy.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. The only thing new that I have is that I contracted the July 4th show. So that it's done, it's contracted, and was a lot of work.
Good job. You've been busy with those two, getting those two booked up for us.
And which 2 bands are they?
So we have the Great White on the 26th, and the July 4th show is Drew Baltridge. He sings You're Someone's Daughter. He has a 1.1 million fan base. He's really popular. He's on Hallmark. I think if you Google and hear him, you'll know it's been on the radio, because once I did. I didn't really pick up his name until I YouTubed him. So
Like BALTRED.
it's BALDRIDGE. And I can email you some video clips if you want to see him.
And when is Drew coming?
July 4th.
He's July
He's the
4th.
July 4th show.
And the other guy is 26th
Great Whites, 26th.
of June.
June. And then I have a littler one on the 3rd of July as well. So there's a Friday and Saturday night concert for the 4th of July, but the July 3rd was way cheaper. You don't have to worry about him. So he's just a little guy, but still good and big, but he wasn't a struggle like Drew was. That country slot was tough to fill.
Yeah. You can get rock bands.
Oh, I know. Next year's country, I'm like, you're so hard
Most
to
rock
put.
bands we can get here pretty much on the care and everything.
Well, they are. They're aging out.
Still good.
Colder. Chief of Police.
Evening, Mayor and Council. Over the weekend, we had a fundraiser with SIPS for our Shop with a Cop event. It's pretty busy in there. I'll tell you, I have a newfound respect for those girls. It's not easy to do what they do. It's kind of hot in that tiny little hut also. But anyway, we raised some money for that. That'll be exciting. We're going to partner again with the Douglas Police Department and take our kids over there again. It's just kind of tough to argue that they've got a really good setup over there, so it works out really nice for us to just bring ours over and utilize their program, I guess, through the Boys and Girls
How
Club.
much money did you raise, Calder?
So I haven't gotten the check yet. It's based on the amount of money that she brought in, but she hasn't let me know it yet, so, yeah. It was just on Sunday, so. Today, we had 9 applicants for our 2 positions. I think, actually, 7 of them were pretty great applicants, so it's going to be tough decision-making going forward, but I have to tally up some of the scores and the different things that they competed in today, so we'll be moving forward hopefully in the next couple of weeks with a couple of great candidates.
Where's the dog?
Yeah, he stayed home today due to, I've been busy all day. It's been a rough day. He wouldn't have kept up well. And that's pretty much all I got unless anyone has any questions.
Fire department is busy doing stuff tonight, so we'll have a report from them. I did get EPI working on 2 different pricing things for me to get the cost of the infrastructure put together so we can get back to the hospital district. We should have something from that here pretty quick, and I think we're having the construction meeting, kickoff meeting for the fence on Wednesday for the shooting range. And we also have a construction meeting that day with Grizzly, but moving forward with those.
What happened with the orange fence around the,
Wind.
Glenwood blew it down.
what kind of fence post they?
The
Cheap
stick,
ones.
the stick in the ground ones. They weren't really fence posts. They were temporary pushing. The
Well, I went by and I thought,
They
the old
It
fence
just-
post was banned.
Ban them all. They drove real ones today.
Oh, okay, yeah,
It's all back up.
cool.
So everybody knows that CPI is working on those, so. I believe that's our reports. Any items from the floor? You're the only one here. Got anything you want to say? No? Okay. Just give you an opportunity, Paul. On to old business. Ordinance number 756, ordinance updating Glen Rock's Town Code, Chapter 31, zoning, including Article 31.05 on second reading. So if you have any questions, we've been over this a lot in workshops, but if you have any questions, he's here to answer them this evening,
Do we need a motion before we ask questions?
I suppose, if you want to make a motion to first.
I make a motion we pass ordinance 756, so we can talk about it
On second reading.
on second reading.
I'll second.
Move and say, okay, now we can discuss it.
Okay, Lyle, is there anything in this that we haven't already beaten to death? Not a,
Pretty well said.
Until we pass it, and then we'll think of something else.
yeah.
Always.
Oh, wait a minute.
I tried to go through and read it.
Did you go to sleep pretty quick?
Got a headache.
Yeah.
Changing terminology
Yeah, that's pretty much
from like mobile or to
mobile to manufactured and something to
Yeah.
recreational vehicle.
Some of that mobile home out there, we'll tackle that.
Yeah, I read it too, Lyle, and I thought we could beat this thing to death and never be happy with exact wording. I think we've done a pretty good job to get to this point, so
We've beat it to death for most of a year.
Yeah.
It's been,
It's
what,
been
2 years?
almost, well, it could be almost 2 years,
I think so.
but
'Cause
okay.
we were working on it before Russ joined us.
I was working on it, I was still on the planning and zoning.
There's no more discussion. I'll call for a vote. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed by nay. Motion carries. I could get past those 50-some pages.
That's why I didn't print all 53 of those.
I don't blame you. I wouldn't have either.
I figured out how to do it. I was so proud of myself. It took about 3 hours, but I got it done.
I just read it on the computer screen.
Okay, I think our next order of business is Resolution 2025-17, a resolution approving a plat of the Phipps Minor Subdivision Number 2, a county subdivision, Culvers County, Wyoming. Whereas the town of Glen Rock has received a plat of the Phipps Minor Subdivision, a county subdivision, Culvers County, Wyoming, where the proposed subdivision lies adjacent to the town of Glen Rock, and the town of Glen Rock therefore required to give its approval to the proposed subdivision in accordance with Wyoming State Statute 34-12-103, whereas the Glen Rock Planning Commission recommended approval of said subdivision at their November 4th meeting, 2025 meeting, whereas there are no proposed connections of water, sewer to municipal systems, and therefore be it resolved by the governing body of the town of Glen Rock that pursuant to requirements of the Wyoming State Statute 34-12-103, the town of Glen Rock Council grants approval the proposed replat of the Phipps Minor Subdivision, Commerce County, Wyoming, passed and approved the 10th day of November, 2025. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion?
Well, thanks, Lyle, for putting in these minutes. I thought that was kind of interesting. I kind of enjoyed reading through those. Now I know that we might be getting a discount food store. I'm still trying to figure out what it is. Okay.
So, I'm planning on voting yes for this resolution. A question I have, what happens if we say no? Can the county?
We can actually say no to this proposal.
It doesn't matter.
It makes no difference if we say yay or nay.
I was going to say yes, but I was curious why,
It's
there's no meat to us actually approving.
not
it,
for
so
town,
why do we-
not for towns.
Why does it matter?
Because it's in state statute.
It's a state
I don't know why.
statute. Now, if it would, if
Now,
we,
I'm
Is it
surprised,
just
now, if we were a city,
if you.
we have some
did
stroke in
have
the
some-
city. But as a town, no, I don't know why we bother.
I would also imagine if you had some serious concerns and you brought it to them, you rejected it and went to them with it, maybe they would go,
I don't know. I was just curious why, because like you said, if we're a city, we can say no, and it puts a stop to it
Yes.
temporarily. But as a town, it means nothing for us to make this vote.
Correct.
Okay.
Absolutely correct.
I guess that's putting us in our place, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then, well, this is like the second time for this subdivision having a change in it. At least the second time, if not more. Second or third time over the years.
breaking off.
Yeah, they sold part of that.
They subdivided, then they re-subdivided the subdivision.
Then he decided to put this section together.
So, is there a motion to approve?
We already did that.
Oh, we did, so we got to discuss it. So, any other discussion? That's kind of boring. If not, I'll call for a vote. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by nay, motion carries. I think our next order of business is bills and claims.
I move we pay our bills and claims.
I'll second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion on bills and claims? Hearing none, I'll call for a vote. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed by nay, motion carries. Oh, just one other thing before I ask for a deal, like, all trees is getting the trees trimmed over there by the Higgins Hotel that their insurance was saying they're going to cancel their insurance because they were a problem to their building and their arbor trees and not theirs. So we had all trees was down today. I think they got them all done. Should have gotten them all
You're saying
done.
they were our.
Yeah, they belong to all the trees that are affecting their building are on city property.
They were still there a little after 4.
Yeah, they said there was a lot there to trim up. They said they might not be totally done. They might have to come back tomorrow, but they were doing pretty good.
Yeah.
So, if there's nothing else to come before this meeting this evening, I would ask somebody to entertain a motion to adjourn.
I move we adjourn the meeting.
I'll second.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, I'll call for a vote. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed by nay, motion carries. Meeting adjourned. If everybody will sign the paperwork for Kelly.
Is there a swim club that is trying to get $10,000 for a starting box swim down there?